All right, we've got crude oil completing a 78.6% retracement and that hitting resistance. But before we get started, a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by XNS, the world's largest retail broker, offering ultra-fast execution with no overnight fees. Find a link in the description below. This is Bruce for FXEmpire, taking a look at the daily chart for crude oil. So you can see we have almost an exact completion of the 78.6% retracement, which followed a breakout of this long-term downtrend line, interestingly enough. And we have the reaction that you might expect when price hits resistance, which is a clear turn down and reversal. And crude is now on track to close with a bearish shooting star candlestick pattern. And notice that it tested support of this line right here. So this line was resistance. Now here resistance, and now support today. Resistance 2 days ago as well. Now support today. So that's a short-term level to watch. The price is going to depend on what happens as we go forward. But we can also we can use today's low, in other words, of 82.98 as a price level in the short term to watch. And then also the top of this broadening formation or expanding triangle that we were talking about last week. That top line is also a potential short-term support level. But then we have the weekly support at last week's low, 81.26. Let me just double check that. I'm going to the weekly chart now to make sure I don't give you the false information. Last week's low is 80.50. I'm sorry. 80.50. 80.50. And then we also have this, a little bit above that is this 81 price, which was previously this swing high. And you can see we got stalled out around that, so that could be support on the way back down as well. And then we have lower levels on the chart. So this should set up a crude with some pullback, some retracement, some consolidation. It'll be better set up to make another attempt to break out, and then maybe you can sustain that rally because this is a pretty strong rally, 16 point something percent, I believe. And it's not surprising that it's going to eventually run out of momentum after it breaks through another resistance level. It would be more surprising if it kept going with enthusiasm. That would have opened it even to a larger degree to the potential for a sharp correction. In this case, the correction may not be sharp. It may not be long. I'm not suggesting it will be. I'm just saying that might be the case. And then it'll have a new launching pad to break out again and then potentially keep going from that breakout. All right, that is it for crude oil. Have a great week.